Hoş geldiniz. Sorangelica, Intermezzo, Puccini. Bugün farklı bir mekandayız ve çok özel bir konumuz var. Kristine Opolais. Ben de çok heyecanlıyım arkadaşlar. Hoş geldiniz. Muhteşem bir müzik. Sorangelica. Unutmadan Andanta'ya lütfen dijital ortamda destek verelim. Pardon. Andanta'ya lütfen dijital ortamda destek verelim. Andanta'yı destekleyelim. Şu anda dinlediğimiz Puccini Sorangelica. Intermezzo. Kristine biraz önce bağlandı. Onunla bir denemeyi yaptık. Sağ olsun. Sesim nasıl geliyor? Çok yankılı geliyor mu? Hoş geldiniz. Toplanalım. Kristine gelecek birazdan. Ses az mı geliyor? Müziği açtım o yüzden. Teşekkürler. Sorangelica, Intermezzo. Sorun değil. Beni duymayın zaten, müziği duyun. Kristine geldi. Hoş geldin Kristine. Welcome. Perfect timing.
Hello.
Perfect timing. I was doing Sorangelica Intermezzo for you.
Oh, fantastic. Puccini, my love.
I know you love Puccini, and I'm going to put my headphone for you. Your background is beautiful. What is that?
Oh, it's my favorite wall.
Gorgeous. Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
What details.
I like this style. Yeah.
Kristen, we really appreciate for your friendship and your, you are so kind. And
Thank you so much.
You are a wonderful singer, and it's not only the voice. Your heart is beautiful, and
thank you.
We really appreciate. Let me put my headphone, and not to be for you, bother you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, very well. I hope you can hear me well too, because I will not use my headphone.
Great. Don't use. I can hear you perfectly. My coffee didn't come.
Very good.
What is that on the? Is this the wall? Is a door?
Yeah, this is wall. I can remove it, but I.
No. It's gorgeous. No, I love it. I love it. I did it for you because of your daughter.
Oh, she's in spa now. She's swimming in her famous jacuzzi.
I had this for her.
So, oh, cute. Very cute.
How are you doing? I know you are in Jurmala now.
Yes.
In Baltic Seas, close to Baltic Seas.
Right. I'm in Jurmala.
And tell me, how are you doing? How is everything? You're beautiful singer, beautiful singing, gorgeous lines, gorgeous. I was gonna open your line, your recording of any Puccini, Madame Butterfly, because I know you love Madame Butterfly, and I saw you in the Met. You are wonderful.
Thank you so much.
You are gorgeous. You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
You play Madame Butterfly as a butterfly. It's like she flies on the end of the opera. I can feel the energy of yours. Wonderful. It goes to another world, another part of the world.
I feel very privileged, to perform and to be able to perform a music of Maestro Puccini. And I always feel some special connection with Maestro Puccini. And I think maybe I am naive, but I know for other people, I'm funny. But I know for myself, always when I go on stage, especially for particular roles like Madame Butterfly, Sorangelica, Maestro Puccini always driving me. He gives me a new ideas, and I am inspiring by him, and I can read what he meant in between his notes, you know. And I know that it's not everybody can do that, but I am able, and I think
that Baltic Sea. I'm sorry to interrupt you. That Baltic Sea gives you this energy, this colors, this Puccini energy. How did you get this energy? Because you connected with Puccini. I can see that.
I am very connected.
I'm sorry, I'm playing again Sor Angelica.
I love it. I love it.
It's gorgeous. It's touching.
It's amazing. I start to cry now. That's how Puccini music talk to me.
Exactly.
It's really very, very touching. I must tell you that I don't know nothing what is going on in my life. I still don't understand.
You are so gorgeous.
Who is driving me? I still don't understand. Do I do right things in my life?
You are doing perfect things. We love you. We love you. We met in Macy's. I know you don't remember, but you are a perfect singer. You are a wonderful singer. You are so kind. You are nice. You are gorgeous. You are honest on stage. I say that. With my sincerity, if you believe that, my sincerity, you are a very honest singer on stage. You gave everything on stage, and you connected with the audience, and they love you. They love you. They love you.
That's true. That's true. I always connected, and I cannot imagine any role without connection into the role as a playing, you know, because I'm not playing the role. I live the situation.
Brava.
And I also, nobody was teaching me to do that, and it's just something I got from above. From the heaven. And I'm just using that. That's why I'm very happy. And that's why I have sometimes problems in opera business, because opera is becoming a business. And I am an old-fashioned opera singer. I am staying in this gold opera time, and all values, which was really very important always for people, for audience, which means, first of all, number one is an artist who is performing a voice. And but before that, we had a lot of maestro, whom you can trust, maestro who respect your voice, and we never had stage directors who is destroying the voices. So now we have different time, and we have to and new singers, young singers have to struggle with that, and I am no longer one to do this difficult part in life. That's why now I do much less work, because I do only roles, and I go only to the places where I know I can be myself.
Comfortable, yes.
And I can represent a composer, and represent the role, and represent the music. If I have to do something like, you know, also this crazy stuff, everywhere you have coaching. Everywhere there is a people who come to you and tell you after you made your great career,
their opinion, no? It's amazing.
What you have to do. And I always want to say, thank you very much. I'm listening you, but I'm not listening. And I can recognize what I need, but my biggest teachers is my life. My biggest teachers and master classes is our amazing opera singers.
Yes.
We always watching, and young generation singers whom they watch. These days, opera stars, I'm not sure. We all go back, and we all watching Leila Genge, we all watching
Mirella Freni,
Maria Callas,
Tebaldi,
Renate Tebaldi, Renato Scotto, all the singers who was not just the singers, the planets. And opera singing, it's more than being actress, because you have to represent everything.
Do you know Filippo? Do you know Filippo? Renato Scotto-san is my manager. Do you know him?
Oh, no, I don't know him.
Yeah, I work with Renato Scotto. It's like this too. She's in Modena right now with Lorenzo, with her husband, and they're wonderful people. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. Thank you.
She's amazing. And I also had a period when I was learning from Renato Scott a lot. And it was Tosca and it was Madama Butterfly.
Wow, you work with her, Tosca. Butterfly too.
And also Manon Lescaut with Placido Domingo from Metropolitan Opera is a masterpiece for me, because Renato Scotto is a person when you can see.
Yes.
Even with the, very little women in the life.
Yes.
Very, tiny little woman, but on stage, a queen. This is when you give a possibility.
She changed.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Your eyes is only on her because this is a planet, because nothing is just for fun. Every turn. That's why I always say, if I have to teach a very young generation how to be, what to do on stage, just live, you need to go through the emotions and try really to use your body language, mind, everything with little details. Nobody's doing little details now, because everyone is so focused on the voices and
music. Exactly.
You just need to be loud.
Exactly.
You just need to be loud.
No.
Well, and now it's impossible, because all orchestras in the world is so loud now, and they're louder and louder. And
they are getting louder.
Why?
Sorry.
Because maestro, we have less and less maestro who is working on the balance.
It's true. They do not care about singers right now. They care about the orchestra, how they play big arches, big bows. No, I agree with you. And the big vibratos, larger vibratos, and that kills us. Exactly. Exactly.
There is a few maestro who is making balance, who is making art, and who gives you a freedom. Because opera, it's something about trusting each other. So if you cannot trust maestro, you cannot do anything. And you cannot trust maestro if he's not trusting you. You cannot trust maestro if he's showing you that you have to look at him. Because if he show you, you have to look at him, he's controlling you. But you cannot control the music.
Exactly.
It's impossible.
Do you believe déjà vu? Do you believe déjà vu?
Oh yeah, I believe in everything in this life.
Wonderful. I love it. Do you proud to be a singer?
Sorry?
Do you proud to be a singer?
I am very proud. I'm very proud.
Yes, you love your voice, no? You love your music.
I have problem to love my voice.
No, I saw that. We made the mistake. You criticize yourself. I can see that. But we love your voice, and we love your artistry, and we love your honesty, and we love your personality. You are when you go out to Metropolitan Opera, you can see somebody in Macy's, and you are Christian, like normal person. Like it's not like like a diva. I am an opera singer or something.
No, I'm not a diva. I become a diva. I can be a diva
on
when
stage.
When somebody is rude to me. Then I
no.
Then I switch on strong women, not diva, just strong women to protect myself. My space.
Okay. You cook, no?
I started with this quarantine.
What I saw your live recording. What do you cook right now? What did you cook?
Well,
you had an experience.
I am addicted now to cook as soup in the blender. So I blend a lot of very healthy food, because my daughter is eating every day soup. It's a traditional.
She's cute.
And she's eating everyday fresh soup we are cooking for her. And
wonderful.
There is we separately cook vegetable bouillon and a piece of chicken separately with potatoes and onion and with carrots. So, and then we cook two separate things, and then at the end we put all together, and she has very healthy soup. But what I do after everything now, I put it together. Sometimes I put there more pumpkin or some like mushroom, and then I make this some saffron.
And you add your love too, no? To your food.
Yes,
your
of
love.
course.
If you don't add it will taste horrible.
Yes,
you add your love and your voice, no? When you are cooking, do you sing?
No. I never sing at home. Never.
No.
No.
Oh my God. Your neighbors, I'm sure they are missing your voice.
Sometimes I sing when I understand that I need something for my body, for the like training, you know. I cannot forget how to sing, and with this quarantine now I am singing maybe 2 times in a week. But yes, everybody can hear, and people who is walking, I see they're standing and looking
I'm sure
to the window.
They are so lucky to be your neighbors. I want to be your neighbor. I would love to.
House like my house like, especially when I go to the spa downstairs. Yes. I have a huge swimming pool and a jacuzzi, and this is only for our house members, you know. And it's not a lot of people. We have only 5 families here. It's a luxury, luxury villa on the side of the Baltic beach. So
yes,
and we have our private great spa. So, and sometimes there's a great acoustic because the swimming pool is huge, and when I'm singing there, everything is collapsed, everything stop.
The voice carry your voice. Sorry, the water carry your voice. No?
Yes, can you imagine in the water? And I'm swimming. Sometimes I'm swimming, and my physiotherapist, who is my personal trainer, he's coming. When we swim, when I start to sing, he's like, oh my God, now I have to put my brain back and try to remember which kind of exercises I needed to give you.
When I sing with Dimitri Rostovsky, you know Dimitri Rostovsky, I sang with him in San Francisco, what is the name? Trovatore, Ferrando. Yeah. And our rooms next to, and I want to tell about neighbors' experience. He was not vocalizing, no. Yeah. He was singing all Tchaikovsky arias. Wonderful.
Oh, and this is amazing.
And I was knocking his door. I said, Maestro, Dima, how much I owe you after your wonderful concert? I'm sure if I will be your neighborhood, I would say same thing. If I can knock your door, how much I owe you?
you would hear Aida right now, because I'm
preparing Aida.
I'm preparing Aida, and I sang Aida many years ago, but then I stopped with Verdi. Unfortunately, and I was focused more for Puccini, but now I want to focus more for Verdi.
Verdi, I see. Where are you going to perform? Is it a secret?
I am afraid to say only because we live in such a...
I didn't ask. Sorry.
We live in such a times.
I know. I didn't ask. You know, sorry.
Everything is changed.
I know. You know, exactly. Are you Capricorn?
I'm Scorpio.
Scorpio. Oh. When? In July?
No, November.
November? Where?
12.
12. My wife is on 17. She cannot watch us right now because she's. I took her phone because we are also outside of Istanbul right now.
Yeah.
And my phone is not working well, and I took her phone. Now I can connect with you. How it
is to live with the Scorpio women?
It's wonderful. She's an architect. She's an architect.
Wow.
And I don't say anything. She is an architect. She plans everything for me, and she do for me everything. She's a wonderful.
And you, what is your sign?
Mine, yes. Libra.
What is your sign?
Libra.
What is the month?
Bilancia.
You are the October?
Yes. Same date of Giuseppe Verdi, October 10.
Wow.
Leyla Gencer is same thing too. Leyla Gencer, born October 10. And you talk about all singers. Do you like to listen Toscanini recordings?
Oh my God, of course. I mean, this is one of the best things in the world. You know.
And have you ever go to the New York Puccini Foundation? No. Okay, when I will be there, I would love to take you there, and they will love to meet with you, because they, Puccini Foundation, they love to bring a lot bigger singers like you. Yeah. You are important singers, and they want to be. I have a lot of questions for you.
Good.
Is it different between performing Europe and USA? Do you feel different?
In USA, I sang only at the Metropolitan. So I don't know how
you didn't go Chicago or San Francisco?
They never wanted me. And
why?
They never wanted me before I make a debut at the Metropolitan. And when I made my debut at the Metropolitan, I had no time, and they started to want me, and it was too late. So like,
you said thank you.
I had no possibilities.
Wonderful.
I would love to go now, because I do less in America, any kind of performances, because my daughter started school.
Oh.
And also I had a lot of a hard time in my private life, so I needed to put back my brain. And when you have some struggle, you have some problems, it's difficult to do great job, to do
it's true.
To perform and to do great art. So
yes, it's true.
And I was in the last, I'm absolutely back and fine in the last 2 years, especially last year, but kind of 17, 18 was tricky. I was divorcing.
We don't talk about this.
I am open to say that.
Licia Albanese, I was talking about. Toscanini's favorite soprano. Licia Albanese, one of the first Puccini soprano. When she was in life, I had a honor to meet with her. She's a wonderful person. I'm sure Puccini Foundation would love to know you and would love to meet you. They know you, I'm sure. They know you, I'm sure. I would love to introduce you if you don't mind. And
I would love to.
Because you are perfect for Puccini. You are perfect. Everything is perfect. And I would love to see a lot of Puccini's. Like, have you ever done what is the name? Sor Angelica, 3 of them?
No, but I want. This is my dream. So I started from Sor Angelica. Now I want to sing Giorgetta.
Yes.
And Lauretta is not a big deal. After you sing Giorgetta and then Sor Angelica, Lauretta is just like a beast.
Exactly. And it's one of your dreams to do Sor Angelica. No. Three ladies on Puccini.
El Trittico. This is one of my. I have 2 dreams regarding Puccini.
Which one? The second one is Liu?
Liu, I sang, and I would love to come back for Liu.
What?
Definitely. But Fanciulle del West, this is the biggest dream. But
you would be perfect. You are a natural.
I know.
You are a natural.
I feel this is my role.
You are a natural for that role.
Yeah, but I need time. I need to prepare. I'm only 40. I need to wait maybe 2-3 years more.
Have you ever done Edgar?
No, never. I only sang the aria. Addio, addio, mio dolce amor. I love this aria.
Oh, you have a beautiful, natural. You're born with your musicality. You're born with your voice. Everything is wonderful.
I never wanted to sing. My mother forced me.
I saw that. You want to be a movie star, no?
I liked movie. I wanted to be a movie actress, definitely. Yeah. Not
which movie you would like to be played?
Oh.
It's a hard question.
Well, something like psychological thriller, Something deep when I can play some women who has 2 sides. That's why I like Rusalka. I like roles like Rusalka, Desdemona, and something like Tosca,
But Tosca, she entered and she finished like that. She's a naive lady. She never changed in the opera.
That's true. Lady Macbeth.
Okay.
That's another dream.
That one has a personality. Lady Macbeth has a personality.
So I like this black and white. I like this kind of everything or nothing.
How about Turandot instead of Liu? How about Turandot?
No.
You don't like to sing? She has the power.
I don't like the power. I don't like the character.
In questa reggia. No?
I don't like
non
the
ti
character.
piace?
No. She's not interesting to me, unfortunately.
She's always screaming.
I don't understand the sense of she's killing people. I just don't understand, It's
power. For power.
I know, but I don't feel sympathetic to this character.
But how do you like Turandot ending? Do you like to be ending after the Leo aria or the student ending?
I just think that opera has to stop after
On
the Leo death. Yeah.
And finish or continue?
Absolutely finish.
I agree. Like Puccini
like
written
drama,
originally.
It has to be big drama, and Kala
Exactly.
has to realize that the Turandot is really bad women. It has to be,
Not to be.
It has to be two deaths, and they have to kill Kala too. And
I love your ending. I love it. I love it. You love to kill the Kala.
Tenors has to die always.
Why? Tenors is all naive. You don't believe all tenors' roles is naive, including Otello. He's naive. All of them naive. Nemorino is naive. All of them, including Otello. All of them is naive. They are not the evil at all. The evil roles.
As men is.
Exactly. Evil roles are baritones. Look at this. This is the how they sing. I want to make you live a little bit fun. When they sing high notes,
oh my God.
they try to do like this. All evil roles. We call them between voices. You know, the real voices is basses and high voices tenors, and baritones is between that. And we joke about that. But evil roles is all takes by baritones or basses.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
tenors is always naive and nice. Sopranos is wonderful. Except
Turandot.
Turandot, except Turandot. You don't like Turandot. We don't go back to Turandot.
It's kind of little stupid role, you know.
I had another question. The second dream, I'm sure you have a lot of dreams, and you have a goal, and you have a what are they called? Target. What is your target to be featured? Have you ever performed in Japan? Have you ever sang in Japan?
Yes, I did twice already. I was in Japan just now recently when all this virus started.
We don't joke about this. We don't joke about all over the world watching us.
But you know what is funny? I have to say that.
Please.
In this January, at the beginning of January, I went to China to perform my big gala, and I didn't know.
In where? NCPA? NCPA? National, in the big hall.
Big hall.
Yes.
Huge. It was
National Center of Performing Art, like an egg.
Shanghai.
Yes. In Shanghai, not in Beijing.
Shanghai.
I see.
And I went there, and it was a fantastic concert, you know, and a huge success. And then I had 2 days free. And very funny, nobody told me I have to be careful, because I didn't know that, because I never listen news. I never go to hear news. I don't care, because anyway, it doesn't matter to hear news. We people cannot change anything in this world, you know. So we just need to follow the rules. And so I just try to enjoy. And I found one Latvian, a nice guy who lives. He came to my concert, and then he invited me to go to a special place where very poor people were living, and now they all go somewhere, because it will be like very huge buildings built at that place, but it's still some houses is there, and we can see how people live this pure life, you know. And this is at the middle of Shanghai.
Yes,
so we went there, and I saw incredible things, how people really live in little houses like box, you know, and many kind of. So, but I didn't know. If I would know that it's so dangerous, I would never walk, and I would never go somewhere out. And then after 2 days, I went to Europe for 3 days, and then I went to Japan again for another concerts.
You go like this? Like what?
Yeah,
How many days?
I had 68 hours flight in 3 weeks.
Wow. I should call Ellen. Ellen is good friends of mine. Ellen Green. I should call Ellen.
Oh,
it's not
Ellen. It's not Ellen work. It's my concert management.
Sorry. Bruce is a very good friend of mine too. He was my first manager.
Very sad. He passed away.
Yeah.
Very sad.
And Andres Zagars also. Was he your friend? No, he was your friend. No.
Oh, he was my best. He was my best friend, and he was my first teacher. He gave me a lot of a lot of understanding about acting and how to act, because he was an actor.
He also good stage director. He was a good stage director. No.
Yes, he never got a real chance because
outside of Latvia. No.
some issues of his character, maybe, because sometimes very talented people just need luck.
Yes.
Right people around, but also right character to make a plan, you know.
Does Puccini help your career?
Yes.
Have you ever think about that?
Absolutely.
Have you ever said like only Puccini carry on my career? Like
absolutely. Look, the most important things happened during singing Puccini. I mean, except Munich Bayerische Staatsoper, when I became a really star after my Rusalka special production. When I'm wed completely, all production, and nobody after me could do this revival, so they never do this without me.
No.
It's a great. I'm coming back next season.
Good, wonderful. Do you like audience of Bayerisch? What do you prefer, European audience or American audience?
I love American audience. You know, I have my audience. I cannot say.
It's true.
I know that people.
They love you. They love you.
People who come to see me, I always have a great success because people who loves me and understand me, they come to my performances. In Bayerische Staatsoper, I have my audience because I did a lot there. Also at the Metropolitan, I know people, the people who is going for my performances, they know what to get from, they know what they will see. They know what to expect from
I agree.
And, but sometimes when I'm coming like very regularly to Wiener State
Vienna
Opera,
Staatsoper, yeah.
It's like, this is place where you need to be a star. And I'm not, you know.
You are a star. Who said to you?
But not for Vienna.
No, you are a star. You are a star all over the world. I'm sorry. Okay. You are a star all over the world.
So,
it's okay. Vienna is a little bit different.
When I come in Vienna, I give kind of this. I have not a lot of my fans in Vienna, but they always come. But I feel this kind of coolest in between me and audience when I sing in places where audience is still
get crazy about you. Yes.
Still, they don't know me a lot because I'm not very often there. It's like Hamburg, the same, Dresden, the same. You know, people who is just like start to know me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but the places I am singing, like Covent Garden, as soon as I'm singing there's always great success. Or Metropolitan or Boston Symphony Orchestra, where I'm singing a lot. You know, something.
Have you ever? You sang with James Levine, no? James Levine.
No, never. But I'm singing a lot with my ex-husband, and he's a new chef.
Boston Symphony. Yes.
We have plans, great plans for upcoming season.
For this period, how would you like to raise your child? It's a little bit personal question. Sorry. How would you like to raise your child? You would like her to be a singer? Sorry about that.
No.
How would you like to raise her? No singer?
No.
You don't want to be?
I pray all gods existing in this world that she is not becoming a singer.
Because what would you like her to be?
I would love her to have a normal life.
We don't have normal life. We have a normal life.
I would love, and she likes to design little houses with furniture, you know. So creative. I would love to
maybe architect.
To see her that she's creating something. She's creative, but calm. That she don't has a stress, you know, all the time.
Maybe architect.
And when you give a lot on stage, and she's very emotional, and if she will go my way, it will take a lot from her, and then she will not have a normal private life, which is important for every person. But when you're artist, my type artist, when you cannot organize everything well, being an artist and also your private life, your personal relationship, it's very hard. So you need somebody who is just traveling with you. You need somebody who is less personality and just just adoring you. But it's also a problem. For example, for me, I like man who's doing something, you know. I like man who's creative too.
Exactly.
I cannot imagine somebody travel and and be with me in my space all the time. So it's like
You like freedom. You like freedom. I understand. Yes, I see that. I see that. I have we have some questions here in Turkish. I have to translate you. Sorry.
Yeah, please.
When you inside of the one story, how do you resist your feelings? Like you sing Sor Angelica. In the story of the Sor Angelica, how she carry on, how she become like a pregnant, she has the baby. How do you resist your feelings?
Everything is in story. I just know what I'm saying.
Do you start to cry on stage when you Butterfly? When you're done on Butterfly?
Very, very often I cry for real because, as I said, I'm not playing. I'm living the life of this person.
Yes.
I am playing. So, and for me, everything is for real. That's why
we shouldn't say that play. Sorry about that word. We shouldn't say playing. You are acting, because the playing is a little bit. I don't know. You give acting. Real acting.
I personally not playing for sure.
Exactly.
Thank you. A lot of singers who is playing, and this is normal part of our profession. But if I have to say about me, I never play, and I'm not even act. I just live the situation for real. That's why all emotions I feel, they are very real. And according of my real experience, because I had very difficult life in my past, and a lot of things also bad happened to me and to my family and to me personally. So I know a lot of pain, emotional pain and physical pain through real experience. So it's something impossible to give a masterclass about that or learn. I just know it because I have this in my life. So that's why when I play and I have some emotions, and if I'm very strong in my role, it means I know how it is. And you cannot learn. You can learn in American way, which is great because we have a fantastic actors for American movies. You know, they're super professional. But this is different. That's why I wanted to be more a cinema actress, because then you have more inner dialogue, and then you can really play and act well. But for me, as I do everything for real because of my experience, and in the theater, there is a big stage, and you really have to be bigger than you would. Then you would be in a you know, when you make a movie. But still, I must say one thing. I like small details, which I know that opera singers not using. I would suggest a young artist to pay attention to small details. What I mean small details? We are afraid at some point to turn away, you know? And we think we always need to look at the audience. But if you turn away, but during that you are not looking, you have dialogue. Even your bag is talking to the audience.
True.
But you really need to have a dialogue. You need really to try to understand what this character feel at that moment. That's why
you like to be connected all the time with the audience.
Yes, that's why it's very difficult, because how young artists who had a great life, great childhood, who had a great parents who was taking care of them, no difficulties, and how can they know what means bad, what means suffer, how they can play anything like that?
It's true.
And for this they need a real masterclass, how to lie in a good way, you know?
Yes.
But for this you need the tricks, which is very good American actors are doing, and stage directors.
Stage directors, yes.
They have a tricks they use, and this is what a young singers need to learn, because they cannot have experience what some singers. Why the golden time opera singers was so special? I mean, look. What kind of time they was living. It's a hard time for this, you know. It's different. So now
everything, all broadcasting is easy, very to see the old recordings is so easy. But right now, that period was very hard. But they act on stage.
Absolutely.
They become like a lion. They become like a huge person on stage.
Yeah,
I agree with you 100%. I have a lot of questions here. Can you tell us about your first meeting with music, when your talent was first discovered?
Well, I can, yeah. Well, okay, let me remind you that I never wanted to be an opera singer, and it was the idea of my mother. First time she came to me with this suggestion that I have to go from our small city where I was born. She told me, well, you are singing at home, and I was singing some pop rock. I liked rock, pop, something like that. She says, you have a great voice, and I want you to be an opera singer. And for me, in the 16 years old, it was shocking, because I thought, like, what? Never, never. I will never be, because for me, for my imagination, opera singer, it was like I knew Montserrat Caballé only, you know, and for me, I thought, like, no, I wanted to be an actress or pop music artist or actress, whatever, but not opera singing, because I thought it's something too serious, too deep, and you have to be big for that, you know, for this strong voice. Yes. So I started because she pushed me into that, but I left this idea after 1 year, because I couldn't understand what I have to do with my voice, and all these exercises was just killing me. So, and then after 2 years, when my mother got sick, I wanted to do something good for her. And I understood also with this time, while she was sick, I understood that I need to become adult very quick, just not to disappear in this life, and to do something good in my life. So I came back to this professor with whom I was studying, and I asked her to start again, and I will try to, you know, to go to the conservatory later. Yeah. So, and that's how I started, little by little. And then my first imagination, a great example, she gave me Maria Callas recording. So, and then I fell in love. Puccini again. So Puccini turned me my mind completely.
What did you listen first time? What did you
listen first time? It was her Puccini album.
The all arias.
Arias. And I remember O mio babbino caro a lot. I remember I was listening O mio babbino caro, and then I was listening all the CD, and then I asked her, can I see these women? And then she says, she sent me to the music academy, the archive, and she says, just take some of her videos. And I took Tosca, and it was Tosca from Covent Garden when she was playing this scene, you know,
with Tito Gobbi.
Yeah. When I found that, I understood, well, if this is opera art, I can be an actress here on stage. And then it changed my mind. And I thought, like, okay, for mother and for me, because I got interest, I understood that I want to try. And so Puccini and Maria Callas. And my first role was Musetta, you know, in Riga National Opera.
Really?
Yes. But I wanted Mimi. They didn't give me Mimi. They gave me Musetta.
But you sang in the Met, Mimi.
But I sang, I made a history with Mimi at the Met.
I saw that.
It was crazy morning.
But when you sing in Musetta, you want, but I'm sure you knew the role of Mimi, no? When you were singing Musetta.
No, Musetta was first, but I didn't like a character because it was too easy for me. I like deep. Well, let me be honest. I like to suffer on stage. You know, I prefer to suffer on stage, not in my real life. So, and I like that audience like when I suffer. So I make them cry.
Except Aida, which roles do you like more in Verdi?
I like, well, I do like Aida, and I sang Aida many years ago. So now I will be back. My dream is Desdemona as well. I don't understand how I didn't sing it yet, but I really like Desdemona. Well, I like music so much. And I think this is the roles I need to just go through, like Don Carlos, you know, the
Elisabetta, yeah.
So I need to do that, but I like Verdi.
Does anybody ask you? People is not listening to us. They are asking Leo. You sang Leo. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Does anybody ask you modern opera?
Yes, once. It was a huge project. La Scala asked me. After 2 roles, I sang already there. After my debut at La Scala in 2009, I sang Prokofiev with Maestro Barenboim. I sang Prokofiev opera the Gambler.
Oh,
I sang the role Paulina, and it was a huge success. And then La Scala invited me for Pagliacci.
I have a question. Have you ever sang Zarzuela arias?
No.
Why don't you try? You would be perfect.
Yes.
You would be perfect.
If we will continue with quarantine, I will try everything.
Please do. Please.
We will have enough time for everything, you know. Finally.
Yeah. And when are you coming to Turkey? When are you coming to Istanbul?
I was supposed to come.
Yes.
Because of my friend Murat.
Yes.
Karahan. He was inviting me. He was inviting me to do a gala. Yes. And that time I canceled. I remember I canceled because I was canceling some opera projects as well. I was unwell and I couldn't do that. So I canceled. But I would love to come, and my concert management, I think, need to figure out, because now I'm a lot in Saudi Arabia.
We want to come. We want to bring you to Turkey, Istanbul.
I would love to, yeah.
But I mean, for not singing, maybe for vacation. for see the beautiful Bosphorus and beautiful Istanbul, and then first you come for vacation, and then if you like it, you do a concert next time, because it's important for us. You are an important singer, and we respect you a lot, and we love you so much.
Thank you so much.
And a lot of young singers, they were crazy about you when they heard you are coming here to the live with us. They were like, oh my God, Kristine Opolais, oh my God.
So then it means I have to come for a vacation and little master classes, and then to come for the concert.
Yes, because we had a question here. They said, can she give master classes for us? And
yeah, I would love to. There is only one important thing I have to say. I always say that because now I'm very popular to give a master classes. Everybody asks for my master classes. I don't understand why. But I always say one important thing, and it doesn't help. They still inviting me. I say I never teach technique because I'm still learning. I'm not very strong in technique, and I'm not a teacher. My masterclass is to share my experience, and my masterclass is basically to help young singers how to build the character on stage, how to make an interpretation of the role, how to make a line of the aria. And of course, that's why, you know, I'm a kind of little master in Puccini, and I can help a lot with Puccini. And that's why I want to also sing more Verdi, because I want to know more about Verdi, that I can also be more expert in 5-6 years for Verdi. Otherwise, if I will not sing these roles, what can I say about that? You know? I'm difficult. If somebody will ask me and sing for me Mozart, what can I say? I never been a great Mozart singer.
You never sang Donna Anna? No, never?
Don Elvira and Vitellia. I sang Don Elvira and Vitellia and Contessa in Riga.
No Anna? Never Anna?
No.
I love to sing with you Leporello. I sang Leporello in the Met.
Don Elvira.
Elvira.
I never sang Don Anna because
Elvira and Leporello always connected in the opera, you know, in Don Giovanni.
Yes.
I would love to sing with you.
That would be great.
And I'm sure we would love to see you in Istanbul. And it's my next goal to bring you to Istanbul for vacation, for fun, to see Istanbul. And I'm so sorry for last time, but it happened. But it's okay. You know, Istanbul is very close to Latvia. It's maybe 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yes, I know. I would love to come. I really would love to come.
Okay, great. I have a question. Have you ever get any angry on stage for any of your colleagues?
Let me I had only for real, I had only one very bad experience.
Oh.
I was tenor. Yeah.
Tenor?
Yeah. It was the beginning of my career, and it was in Riga National Opera. Since that performance, I never sang with him. Even when Metropolitan was asking me to sing with him a new production, unfortunately, I said no, because I couldn't trust this person anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Only one bad experience. One bad experience.
It's a little bit kind of like a joke I'm asking. Did you have a bad experience with basses or baritones?
Never.
You can
only
trust
good.
Us, please.
Only good experiences.
You can trust us, please.
Yes, you always can trust baritones and basses. You never trust tenors. That's the rules.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, why all opera singers make fun? I'm sorry, all opera lovers make fun about tenors. Have you ever think?
Well, yeah, I was thinking about that. I think it's, sorry, I need to make more sound. I think it's because tenors, not everybody, not everyone, but
Not
in
all tenors.
90%, 90, very addicted by themselves, you know.
They look. Okay, we have a joke. Altos think basses. Basses think woman. Sopranos think high notes. Tenors think themselves. And baritones and mezzos do not think anything.
That's amazing. No, there is a mistake. Tenors are thinking about high notes only.
Because you are soprano, you are changing now. Sorry. It's a joke. Okay. Canaria lower foundation loves baritone and mezzos. What is the connection between tenors and violin players? You know, there's a lot of joke about the violin players in the world.
Why? I didn't know about that.
Because they are connected. They are like tenors.
Really?
Yes. Yes, all violin players is like.
I see. Yeah, they're very focused on themselves only.
Exactly. Like the high notes.
Be on tune. Yeah,
okay.
I see.
On full moon, you say another joke. Full moon, is your high notes connected? Is it affecting your high notes, the full moon, because of the, what are they called? The high pressure?
No, for me, when I have full moon, I have connection with the full moon, and yes. I feel I'm a little bit witch in the good way, because I like
because
all.
Zalka.
Yeah, also, and I like all mystery stories, you know, because I feel connection with another world. So, but for tenors, I don't know.
Tenors is totally different. Tenors,
they say no. You know what is about tenors? They always find a reason why they don't have high note today. It's always the reason: full moon, or the new moon, or bad sleep, or I sleep too long, or I sleep too short, or I ate some wrong thing. They always have a complaining about why and reason why their high notes is not good.
Now all tenors is gonna kill me now, because Javier was here. You know, Javier Camerano was watching us, and he's gonna kill us now.
But you know what about Javier? Let me tell you, I told you that 90% of all tenors.
I know, I didn't say.
But 10% of 90 is a healthy, real man tenors.
You know, Ramon was our guest last week.
Yes, I know that.
Ramon was wonderful. We love Ramon.
Ramon is a real man. Ramon is a real man. You know, Javier is a real man.
Turks, they are very similar people. And,
yeah.
But I'm not sure about the Ramon tenors. He has a lot of jokes. We were laughing a lot in here. Like you are wonderful too. Kristen, thank you so much. I don't want to take your time too much. I don't want to, because I know you have to be carry your. You have to
I invited Nanny today, so I'm free.
We have time. We have time.
Yes, we have time.
Wonderful. Yes. Okay. We have. I don't want to take your time too much. The people is asking. Okay, you have wonderful. I admire you as an artist. Thank you very much sharing your experiences. And they asked, do you teach singing? And she said no.
I teach art. I'm not teaching singing, because singing by just singing is nothing, you know. But I will teach later. But I'm still singer, and I'm still
young. You are young, yes.
I'm still learning, you know. I just changed my teacher. Only 2 years I have another teacher now. I moved to another repertoire. So
where is he? Where is he?
She's in New York. She's in New York.
I see. Do you like to drive fast? Do you drive car?
I like when man is driving me.
You don't like to drive car?
I think I would love to. I just have no time to get license.
Maybe plane? Maybe plane? You don't have license?
I don't have.
You know,
when
I didn't have it too.
When I will have, I would drive as a crazy. I'm very
Ferrari.
Yes,
like
Ferrari.
Before you go to stage, do you do anything like special? Do you like yoga or or something?
Never. I do nothing. I just do. There is the things I don't do. I do nothing, and I never talk to any people, and I don't like to meet anybody, and also I never eat. I never
correct
eat.
Your makeup?
Not myself, but well, I don't like makeup on stage.
Really?
I don't like these huge, you know,
like a bikini eyes like that.
Yes, I like to stay natural. That's why sometimes I'm very pale on stage, because I like to be like, now I like to go the same on stage because I like to feel that I am me. It's my face still, you know.
I see.
But I never eat. I eat one banana or one piece of chicken and coffee. I never eat before the performances.
Do you know Ildebrando D'Arcangelo?
Of course.
He's good friends of mine, and he sent me one video. He said, Burak, listen this aria before banana and listen this aria after banana. It's totally different.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Banana is perfect.
They're asking you a question in here. Did
Yeah.
you ever had a vocal injury, like vocal problem, ever?
No, thanks God, not. That's why, because I stopped in my career when I was at the very top.
Yes.
It was too much for me, and I start to lose strength.
I see.
And doctor told me, if you will continue to work so much and sing non-stop, you might have problems, because I already was losing strength. I had no power in my body. And then I started to do less, and I went back to more lyric repertoire. And you know, it's always trouble for managers, because managers, they always say, yeah, but you know, it's like you jump out from the fast train, you know, it's not kind of nice to do that. And then I said, listen, I don't care if I jump out and people don't want me to to bring back. It means I don't need it. But what very important to stop on time before the surgeries, any kind of surgeries. That's why I had a great break, and then the private problems, I couldn't be good really. Yes. And I had a big long break, and also I was preparing my daughter for school, and now with the new power, no surgeries, last year I feel better and better. So it's very good to know. It's very important for singers. When your vocal cords start to have thickening, you have to shut up.
Shut up. It's true. I have a little favor, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
In 1 hour, it cuts in Instagram. Can we cut and connect again? Is it possible?
Yeah, let's do that.
If you don't mind.
No, it's okay.
Thank you. We have 2 minutes. Let's cut it and connect immediately, okay?
Let's cut it now.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Kristine'i dinliyoruz şu anda. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Who's this soprano?
It's me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you listen? Is it possible? Is it a little bit?
It's okay.
Can you privilege us to listen to your voices?
Okay, only for you. I'm listening myself only for you.
Thank you. Okay, I put a little bit. If it is bothering you, I can turn it
No,
off.
no, it's okay. I'm not listening myself.
On the background, a little bit. It gives us.
Yeah. Okay.
your personality brings to here everything. Your all energy, your energy.
Yes.
And your butterfly. Did you ever had a difficulty when you were learning butterfly? Because of the Asian culture, Asian style.
Never. I never had problems with this role, especially in the. I mean, never had. I always understood. I understood her, especially after my child was born.
Mm-hmm.
I understood about this role more deeper than I did before Adriana was born, you know?
Mm.
And I think this is also very important for this role. I'm not saying, I don't want to say that the women who has no kids cannot be real in this role, but I know that 50% you could add more in this role if you are a mother.
I don't like that role, Bozo, the uncle. Oh, I hate that role. I don't like it at all. Horrible role. Have you ever listened? Which Mozart do you like? Do you like Mozart? You don't like Mozart at all?
No, you know, like and respect. It's I respect. I understand how high the high level music it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I always you know, I must say that I had always difficulties with the music, and as I sang some roles from Mozart, I feel in Mozart personally, I think there has to be a particular singers who is singing Mozart.
It's true. It's true.
Particular singers with
your
particular
your line is here. Oh, kills me.
with particular thinking and particular brain and mind build it, because a Mozart for me is something which brings me in the box under the control, and I cannot make a music well when I'm controlled. It's enough we are controlled by conductors, we're controlled by stage directors, we cannot be ourselves. But when I'm controlled by music and the rules of the music, you know, and traditions, I really suffer. I like freedom so much. I like freedom so much that for me it's just impossible for my personality. But I admire singers who is great in Mozart, and I like singers who is singing with kind of big voices, full voices, and Mozart as well.
People is making comments here. She has an Italian mind. Yes, when she was before, I'm sure she was Italian.
Probably. Well, you know that my mother is half Greek. I actually have Greek blood. Yeah.
You are connected with us.
A little bit.
We have connection with all Greek people, and we love Greek people.
Yeah.
All politics, you know, all politics. We don't talk about politics.
Now Greece wants me to come back too. Greece is inviting me to perform.
Sorry. Do you prepare yourself for the roles? How do you prepare for yourself for the roles psychologically?
I don't prepare psychologically because I have a real experience in my life, which I use for each role.
You don't need to have extra things for the do.
I had too much bad things. So I don't need to prepare myself. I have everything in my memory, in my
Another question coming, if you don't mind. Sorry. Do you think it is possible to have a successful career without working with managers?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Because the problem of managers that as soon you become a star, they start to make a business behind your back. Basically what they do, they use your name somewhere you don't know even. It's a business. And then opera houses asking for you, like for more clear answer. And then they say, oh, she cannot come. But I have another one. And they always give another singers from the same management, and I don't like these games. That's why I'm very strict about that. I know that I cannot change life. I cannot, but I have my rights to go out from that. You know.
Yes.
So it's good to have a concert. Very good for singers. It's important for singers. Try, guys, everybody. who start this career. You need to try to have concert career, concerts, and operas, because if something is wrong with opera house or opera manager, whatever, with something, you always have another stage how to
connection,
work.
Another connection.
Yes, and with the concert managers, you really can trust more, because they don't play games, because concert halls and high-level orchestras I'm working, they never play games and do intrigues. They are very clear, and you have to be very professional. So you can be not afraid that somebody will do something, which is always happening in the opera world. That's the reality. That's why it's important to have two lines of to make career, and I always was trying to focus on two things.
I see. I have, when you were cooking, do you use a lot of spices?
No, only garlic. Only garlic, little bit timian. Very natural things. Very natural things. You know. You
like to cook natural stuff, not to be very.
No, I never go. I go to the same restaurant. I'm a person who is like, if I have a place I like to go and I like food, I can go there 15 years.
Okay, why I ask you, you need to come to Istanbul we're gonna bring you a lot of fish restaurant. I'm sure you love fish.
Look, I care about my body.
You are perfect. You love to have a fish, because everybody talk about döner kebab, you know, the gyro.
Yeah.
We are not that only. We have a lot of beautiful fishes, and we have amazing foods, like old, like 200 years old, 300 years old.
Oh, I need to visit you.
Yes. We're gonna bring you to Istanbul, definitely.
Great.
You never feel free on Verdi when you were singing Verdi? Do you feel free like a Puccini?
Verdi has a structure. Verdi is less freedom than Puccini gives you.
Yes.
Puccini gives you totally freedom, which is also dangerous. That's why Puccini is dangerous composer for voices, because Puccini gives you total freedom. And there's a very rich orchestration. Puccini was not thinking about volume, and he gave a lot of rich orchestration. Verdi is it has structure, and Verdi is taking care more about voices. That's why it's kind of control and not, but still it's less than Mozart or Bellini or, you know, bel canto in general.
Yes.
But Puccini, totally freedom.
But have you
That's why it's dangerous.
Verdi concert arias?
Oh, Verdi. Well, I love to sing Verdi, because Verdi for voice is like many people say that for Mozart. For my voice, Mozart is not a balsam. For me, it's a Verdi. And I love to sing Tu che le vanità. I try to sing also always the Desdemona scene. I love to sing also Aida, one of the arias. And I will bring more and more next season. I'm coming back.
I was asking the concert arias. He's written.
No, I never sang.
Please do.
Yeah,
they are perfect for you. Please do.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I have to.
They are perfect for you. You will be perfect for that.
Very good. I will thank you for advice. I will try to do that. Why not?
Okay. Do you invent exercises when you were vocalizing? When you were, you know, like normal time, like when you are learning some new exercise. Let me try this.
Well, I'm not exercising a lot. I am exercising a little bit in general. I just warm up my voice, and then I like to use my voice with the text. I don't like I never enjoy it. And because again, I'm a funny person. I need to put emotions in every
exercises doesn't give you any emotion.
And exercises for me is like when you breathe with a mask, you know.
They are asking, have you ever performed Rossini? I don't know.
Of course not. Look at me.
But it doesn't mean she respects Rossini. But of course,
I love and respect all music.
You know, he's a good cook. Rossini is a good cook. You know that.
I highly, highly respect all music, and especially singers who is great in each composer music, you know. Yeah. I respect, I admire them, like, you know, Javier, for example, you know, he's a master, and I respect my colleagues who are able to do this. I am not. Cecilia Bartley, you know, I was listening her a lot.
How they're asking, how is she with fashion?
What?
Fashion. How?
I don't care.
You dress like what's fit for you.
I don't care. I never spend my money to buy something expensive, especially if this expensive in some Chanel or Versace shop, which means that another 20,000 women will have the same. I have no interest to that, and I think it's. But I also respect the people who is very professionally in the fashion industry, so I respect them. But I don't care, because you see, I have something simple. I like black, I like jeans, and I like to look good, of course. But I'm not addicted. Let's say I'm not going shopping like crazy.
What do you think about the acoustic of the theaters?
Well, different acoustics everywhere.
Which acoustic do you like, Vienna or Metropolitan?
I like Dresden. I just recently made my debut in Dresden, and acoustic is fantastic. Yeah. And Metropolitan is very tricky, but as soon you push, you lost control. If you're not pushing, it's a great acoustic. Well, you know what? Acoustics changing depend of, you know that, depend of set. Sometimes
it's true.
A stage director put you a lot of soft furniture and carpet on the floor, and then you and then you feel so bad. It's so unhelpful, you know.
If they don't use good material on stage, like a back on the set, the voice doesn't carry at all.
And they need to think about that, because it's important. Somebody need to take care of that, because if you have carpet, at least you need some right wall around you and back.
You know, these are Turkish cologne we use for the right now. A lot of before that we use this in our like disinfect our and this is for a special lemon. When you come, I'm gonna give you a big bottle to carry.
Oh, very good. I like natural. I like natural smells, you know.
Exactly. I have another question. The young singers can learn musicality, or they born as musical?
No, you cannot learn. You born. You have it or not. God gave it to you. Give it to you or not.
At all. If you don't have it, you cannot learn.
No, unfortunately, if you don't have it.
Sorry. Sorry, Kristine.
What happened?
Sorry, because I asked a difficult question and Instagram kick out. I shouldn't ask any tenor questions. I told you. No tenors allowed on Instagram. When I ask you a tenor question, they kick you out.
I see.
When I ask you baritone questions, it's normal. Okay.
It's normal.
I have a technical question for sopranos. Okay. Before they fly, what do you think about this? How they expand their belly on A natural, and then B natural, and then B flat. Can you see that?
I see that. What I have to say?
No. Do you believe they have to be strict like this on the G, like sol?
Yeah.
And then F has to be like that. and the fa has to be like this.
Oh my God.
These are my jokes. Sorry about that.
It's incredible. It's incredible. But you know, you always have to stay really straight.
Your posture has to be straight.
Yeah.
Like when you come to Istanbul, when you give a master classes, you will talk about that the posture and all your experiences you give us, and you give us your all musicality. You tell us your personality, how to be respect, because you respect for composer and what is written on the libretto. I'm sure. Did you ever problem with any stage director?
Only few, maybe two. Usually I don't have problems with them because they love me very much, because I'm more actress than singer, you know. And yes, they can talk to me. They talk to me like to the actress, and they always ask me, where did you study or whatever. I never study anything, so it's just my natural things. But I never had a really. I can accept crazy stage director when I really understand the sense of a crazy interpretation. Basically, I need to understand what is going on, and and to feel organic, and then it can be crazy as well. I'm fine with it. But sometimes very easy classical things are so stupid, and you try to move, especially people who is not as stage directors, but who is doing revival. And they try to tell you, you know, you just no, here you need to step back. And then I had some problem in a huge opera house just recently at summer, and I was like saying, no, in Tosca I don't feel comfortable. I personally don't feel comfortable to turn my body during this high note, because I just want to say that to baritone, you know. And then they said, well, no one soprano before you had this problem, and I answer right away, well, they are not.
You are different soprano. I'm sorry, you are a different person.
I have
exactly.
Sometimes very simple things in classical production can create a problem when somebody who has no understanding what they do, they just only copy. They revive. They make a revival.
Like a robot.
Yes, of the stage directors, and they are not flexible. And then I'm very sorry for that, because I always try to get then contact. I would love to. And then I said to this person, I said, if there would be a stage director who built this great performance, I would never have a problems, because I would give my points, and we would find a solution. But you know, that's what I'm saying. If you don't have trust. And then they want to do everybody.
Sorry, Kristine. I apologize. I'm so sorry. No questions about that. No questions about stage directors.
No.
We continue our live broadcasting. No more. And I show you Master Yoda. Master Yoda will protect us, because no more questions for tenors. No questions about stage directors.
I don't know. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Maybe my Wi-Fi.
No. I swear to God, it says no questions. Poor connection. It says. Stage directors send us this. Okay.
Okay. Now we say that we love them. I love stage directors. I sometimes I have problems with the people who is making a revival.
No. You don't have any problem with anybody. No. We don't want to cut the connection. We love all stage directors. Everybody. We love tenors. We love baritones. Everybody.
We love everybody, but that's true.
And Master Yoda protect us. You know, he's a tenor. You know, he's a tenor. And
really?
Yes. Oh,
I am very sorry for him.
You talk like this, Kristine. Okay, Kristine. I don't want to take your time too much. You know, I love you so much. You are wonderful, and we enjoy. Everybody love your beautiful connection. And everybody enjoy your energy, and you are an artist, and you're born like that. You're born with the musicality, and you believe deja vu. And I'm sure you were you were in somewhere connected with Puccini. I'm sure maybe he wrote about you, maybe one of his letters. Have you ever read his letters?
Maybe we were lovers.
Maybe. You never know. And we love you so much. Thank you so much. And we definitely would love to have you in Istanbul for vacation first. And then maybe some introduction for the young singers. And if you would like to give masterclass, no problem at all. But
I would love to connect with the young people. So.
Oh, you are so kind. You are so kind. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They really appreciate your open mind, beautiful talking, and beautiful energy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. And
thank you.
From the beginning, when I asked you, you accepted that. I asked a lot of friends. I know them, and well, they were like, but you are so kind and nice. You connected wonderful, and I really appreciate. I'm still nervous about that, and I love your voice, and I enjoy your voice because I saw you on Madame Butterfly in the Met. You were wonderful. Again.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I had so great fun talking.
I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy our record.
I enjoy very good energy. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. And we would love to bring you to Istanbul for fish, good fish. We're gonna have a wonderful fish. And then no tenors, no stage directors. Don't worry about that. Only basses and baritones and good sopranos.
Okay.
And we will enjoy Bosphorus. Thank you so much, Kristine.
Thank you, Burak. Thank you, everybody who was joining us. And
thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Lots of love to your daughter. Lots of big
hugs. Thank you.
With this.
Cute.
Thank you.
Will you repeat our conversation?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. I will show her later.
Please. It's gonna be broadcasting in our page. And
okay. Good.
But if you don't mind in the future, like maybe we are in home right now. I don't know. When are you gonna start to work?
What? Sorry.
If you don't start to sing in summer, maybe we can have you one more time if you don't mind.
Yes.
Thank you. You are so kind. Thank you. We love you so much. We send a big heart for you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.